Guys, if this doesn't wake you up, then nothing will. I'm going to do all I can here to not get angry. I'm just going to present simply some satanic photos and show you that you need to stop watching the Premier League, that you're being mocked, whether you like it or not. Of course, guys, 2 years ago, I was watching the Premier League. I was a diehard Man United fan. It broke my heart when I realised that it was all satanic and all coded and Masonic. It broke my heart. Now I don't watch the games. I don't bet on the games. I don't play Fantasy Premier League. I just can't do it. And you'll see why after this video. So last week we were told a 9-year-old girl was shot dead in Liverpool. And I did a live stream about it, about how that can sync up with Liverpool winning the 9th FA Cup. And I do these videos, guys, because I've coded so many futures. My hit rate since I set up my website is 73%. I know what I'm doing. Everything within entertainment is satanic and connected. So we had this story of the 9-year-old girl in Liverpool getting shot, and there was 2 injured. And there was something very suspicious about it because I coded all the numbers and it didn't sit right with me. You'll have to go back and watch that video. But a week after, these players here, guys, Harvey Elliott, and then we have the hero for Liverpool yesterday against Newcastle, Fabio Carvalho, who got that last-minute winner when 9 minutes of extra time were played. And obviously number 9, Firmino, equalised. If you watch my live stream, I was all telling you Liverpool will come back and win. I told you Arsenal would win. I told you Man City would win. I called everything in my live stream. Go back and watch it. All right? And the fact that Fabio Carvalho struck at the death, to give Liverpool a dramatic win over Newcastle says it all. Remember, he made it 2-1. And he did it when he was 20 years old and 1 day. 2-0-1, like 21. It's outrageous. I'm just going to stop for a moment and thank the new members on my website. I got 10 new people today. So thank you so much. My work's finally getting recognized. And it's about time. But let's go back to this. Let's go back to this celebration that I'm going to show you here with Harvey Elliott and Carvalho. And number 9, Firmino. Guys, these are genetic females. And I'll be doing more videos about it. And I'm going to show you how they can play like men. All right? I'm going to show you how that works with the testosterone and the drugs that get pumped into them from young kids. That they can have the endurance to play in the Premier League. They can have the muscle mass and the 6-packs to play in the Premier League. But when you really start studying them, you see how feminine they really are. You start to see it. All right? You'll start to see it. This celebration here, 2 guns with number 9 smiling. All right? I wonder what's going on in the earpiece here of this Mason. All right? They're sick, they're satanic, and people worship them. People even get shirts with Firmino on the back. Okay? With Salah on the back. It's really disgraceful, and I'm so happy that more and more people message me daily saying, I don't watch pro sports anymore, I can't. I will not be renewing my season ticket next season. A few people told me last year, and they didn't. Because of my work. So why are they doing this gun celebration? Harvey Elliott here, 2 male names. Because it's a female, so many of them that have the 2 male names. And by the way, if you Google Firmino pregnant, there's an image of him pretending to be pregnant. Elliott and Carvalho performed a gun celebration at the end of the match. And remember, Carvalho was the player who scored at the death. And we just had a 9-year-old supposedly being killed by getting shot by a gun. Make me sick. And now look at this. Olivia Pratt-Corbell, this was the 9-year-old girl who was shot. So they tell us. 2 guns used in shooting, police say. Again, police say, does that make it true? Because the police say, who are Freemasons, police in gematria gets you 33, like masonry. Like the highest degree of masonry is 33 degree. The founder of Liverpool Football Club was John Holding. He was an openly 33 degree Freemason, and he was born in 1833. So 9-year-old Olivia Pratt-Corbell gets shot dead. 2 guns used in the shooting, police say. Well, isn't it interesting, guys, that I posted this code right after she died? Liverpool win 9-0. Remember, many people in my community got on this, on Liverpool to win 9-0. Liverpool win 9-0 a span of 900 days after COVID was declared a global pandemic. They win 9-0 shortly after a 9-year-old girl was killed in Liverpool. Anfield applauded after 9 minutes for Olivia, who died. Jordan Henderson, Liverpool's captain, wore a shirt saying RIP Olivia, YNWA, you'll never walk alone. And remember, 21 hours after Liverpool won 9-0, Celtic won 9-0, who also used the You'll Never Walk Alone anthem when they come out and play. This game where Liverpool won 9-0 was on the 239th day of the year. 23 is the 9th prime. Number 9, Firmino, was awarded man of the match, and he scored 2 goals and got 3 assists, like 23, which connects to your 9. Number 23, Diaz, opened and closed the scoring, 9th prime. The opening 2 goals were scored after 3 and 6 minutes, and 3 plus 6 equals 9. And congratulations to Thomas for taking Liverpool to win 9-0 at 66-1. But again, I've told you, I love when people in my community win. My hit rate's 73%. It's great, but revealing this is what I need to do. People win money along the way, fantastic. If I can wake people up and have them stop praising these players and buying the shirts and going to the stadiums and playing Fantasy Premier League and watching games instead of hanging out with the family and getting emotional and crying when the team loses, that's more important to me. So Harvey Elliott, who was in the photo doing the gun celebration with Carvalho, he scored after 6 minutes for Liverpool in this game. Carvalho scored after 80. There's your 86. I've told you what 86 means. All right? It's connected to death. Because a coffin is 8 feet in length and goes 6 feet under. And then the game after, I told you Liverpool would beat Newcastle, and that Liverpool would get to 8 points and Newcastle would stay on 6. 8-6. So there's more, guys. There's more here. All right? This is sickening. But again, there's not many people in the world that will connect this celebration to the 9-year-old girl being killed, where 2 guns were used. People don't do what I do. All right? I'm literally 1 in a million, 1 in a billion, who knows, making these connections. Now check this out with Harvey Elliott. All right, remember he was number 67, now he's number 19, and 67's the 19th prime. 67's also a number connected to human sacrifice in gematria. Sacrificed equals 67. Human sacrifice, 67. Now, anyways, check this out. Check this out here. Harvey Elliott broke down in tears during his post-match interview. Harvey Elliott in tears during an interview as Liverpool star reveals Nan died before win. His Nan died before Liverpool won 9-0. Liverpool midfielder Harvey Elliott dedicated his wonderful goal in a 9-0 win over Bournemouth on Saturday afternoon to his grandmother, who passed away earlier in the week. Harvey Elliott broke down in tears after dedicating his goal in Liverpool's thumping win over Bournemouth to his nan, who sadly passed away this week. Elliott scored the second goal of Liverpool's 9 goals as they thrashed the Cherries at Anfield on Saturday afternoon to record their first Premier League win of the season in style. The young midfielder curled a wonderful strike from the edge of the area after just 6 minutes to make it 2-0. and was influential in helping the Reds rack up a record-equaling victory for the division. All right? And now you'll see all the pundits telling you that Harvey Elliott, because he's just fulfilled a ritual, guys. And I know there'll still be people telling me it was his grandmother, she was old. Old people die, we all die, illusion. Yeah, I get that, but you've got to make the syncs with how he scores his first goal for Liverpool, and he does it a 9-0 win, and he did really well in this game right after his grandmother passes away. After scoring, the 19-year-old, remember he was number 67, the 19th prime, and now he's number 19. After scoring, the 19-year-old reacted with joy, pumping the air with his fist before waving into the stands and dropping down to his knees, overcome with emotion as he looked to the sky like they always do. Elliott explained post-match that he was thinking about his grandmother. Yeah, he told Liverpool FC TV. When asked if it was a special goal, my nan passed away a few days ago. It was just for her, really, and more importantly, the 3 points. So he's saying the 3 points were more important than his grandmother? That's what he just said. Elliott, male name, then began to cry and put his hand to his face as the interviewer moved on to discuss the performance of Roberto Firmino, who scored twice and bagged 3 assists, number 9. Scored twice, 3 assists, like 23, the 9th prime. Bobby is a great player as well as a great guy. No, it's satanic. Firmino is just as fake as his teeth. So is Klopp. Bobby is a great player as well as a great guy, and it's always a great thing to play with him. He wants to say the word great 3 times in one sentence. Elliott said once he had composed himself, he is unselfish in many ways, and just for his confidence today, it was unbelievable. And then I told you Firmino, number 9, scored against Newcastle, and I told you that Liverpool would score late and win. Elliott played in a midfield 3 alongside Jordan Henderson and Fabinho and put in a magnificent performance which showed why Jurgen Klopp has such faith in him. Liverpool are without Naby Keita, Thiago, Curtis Jones and Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain through injury, but it didn't show thanks to Elliott's display. Just so you know as well, the majority of these injuries are fake. They're not injured. All right? They all get these twinges. All right? They're not injured. Sprained ankle. All right? Tightness in their groin. They're not injured. So, again, if this doesn't wake you up, guys, who knows if these tears are genuine as well? Who knows? Who knows? Because they're actors. They're actors. Who knows if this happened? All right? Who knows if this 9-year-old girl was shot? We don't know. What, because you're going to go off this image and believe the media that lie to us every single day? If she did go, guys, it's pretty safe to say it was a ritual, whether she died or not. All right? They're smiling and doing a gun celebration right after a 9-year-old died, and number 9's laughing in the background, who starred in the 9-0 win against Bournemouth right after the 9-year-old died, and every 9 possible happened in this game. I didn't even mention that Van Dijk, number 4, and 4 is the number connected to death, scored after 45 minutes, the 9th triangular number. I haven't mentioned that Bournemouth conceded 9 and then kept a clean sheet in the next game against Wolves. All of these players are wolves in sheep's clothing, and people worship them. Well, I'm doing all I can to change that, and I'm making a major impact. Sick. These people, guys, they're going to get what's coming to them. They are. They're satanic. They're Masonic. They're deceivers. They're liars. They all do the same celebrations. And what happens? The fans have no idea. They pay their hard-earned money to watch these games, to buy the shirts. And they have us connecting with our parents, watching the games. They get us hooked like drug addicts. And enough is enough. If this video has not woken you up, then I don't know what will. I've been doing remarkable work now for 2 years, remarkable. And this right here says it all. Start looking out for these satanic celebrations, covering one eye, the 666, the devil horns, the all-mocking tongue, like Van Dyke does. All right? You'll see what's going on. And this right here, Mark, my friend Mark, I love you to bits. You're a diehard Liverpool fan. I'd love your thoughts on this because I know you watch my work. I really hope you stop buying Liverpool shirts and watching these games and playing Fantasy Premier League. All right? That's completely up to you. Anyways, take care, guys. And much love. And if Olivia Pratt-Cobell did die, if you did die, if you even existed, rest in peace. Much love and take care, guys.